So I started creating magic when I was 13 years old. I saw a Sharpie in my little pen holder, and the Sharpie had a broken clip on it. And I thought, wouldn't it be cool to break off a clip of a Sharpie accidentally and then restore it as like a type of impromptu or seemingly impromptu trick. I worked out the handling. I published the handling in the October 2008 issue of Genie magazine, and that became my start of creating and publishing magic. Now, after that, I created a lot of tricks with gum, cards, some coin tricks, and it spiraled out from there. And as I became older, my creative process changed a little. My magic got a little more in-depth and complex. But yeah, that was the start of creating magic, 2008, that time. I think it's important, especially at a young age, when you don't know if your magic is good or bad, or if it's original, or it's been created 10 times before, is that you have some kind of outlet that you can share your magic with. Mine was going through the magazines. I published a ton in Magic and Genie and Real Magic and all those magazines. And that's kind of like a filter, in a way, that they can weed out stuff that they don't like and stuff that maybe I don't see isn't up to the standards that it should be. Well, that's a weird question. My shoe size is 11.5, I believe, maybe 12 in some brands. I tend to switch it up, go to Rogan's and see what I like. I try them on first, so yeah. So when I was growing up, my two big inspirations in magic were Paul Harris. I grew up reading Art of Astonishment and that kind of material, and I also was a huge fan of Jay Sankey. Bought a ton of his books and his DVDs, and so if my magic kind of steers in that direction, that is why. My favorite type of magic is stuff that is seemingly impromptu, ordinary objects. I perform a lot at school for friends, and it's not casual to pull out, like the square circle illusion. So it's easier to do stuff with pens, with bills, with iPhones. So that's the type of magic that I tend to do the most. Abstinence, most definitely. Oh, in magic, I would say perform as much as you can. Try to create magic. If you want to try to create magic, go for it. I mean, there's performers and creators, there's both, there's none. So it's not essential to perform what you create. You can perform other material. So I don't think you should limit yourself in that sense. But perform for your friends, for your family, whoever you can, and just have fun. So phones are everywhere. The three things that people carry with them are their wallets, their keys, and of course their phones. So I think it's very important that you have the ability to do magic with that type of item. So I'm super excited to have some upcoming releases with, what company is this again? Oh, yeah, the Blue Crown, that involve an iPhone, an Android, doesn't matter what type of phone, you can borrow it. And so we have some upcoming things like that, so be on the lookout.